have an attack bonus if you're attacking the gold, because you're on a hill going down into the middle.
Ah, okay. That's very interesting. Wow, okay. That looks cool.
So, well, this is
Okay.
Gold Rush anyway. So this is a standard map, and
Yeah,
we have
exactly.
ourselves a non-mirror civ matchup right here. It's hidden picks once again, both players choosing their own civs without their opponent being able to see what they've chosen. And DauT's gone for Malians, and Viper's gone for Franks.
Wow, that's an interesting Civ pick, I have to say. So, I watched DauT's stream yesterday, and he told me, or he told in the stream, that Malians seem to be his favorite civilization just because they have their buildings cost minus 15% wood.
Yes.
So they obviously don't have to invest so many villagers on wood, and you can, have a bit different economy than with other civs.
Yeah.
And they also upgrade into the next cast age 100% faster.
No,
Correct me if I'm
that's the
wrong.
Malay.
The
Yeah.
Malay.
So
Oh,
no,
damn.
the Malians. You're right. They do get 15% cheaper wood cost on their buildings. That doesn't include farms. Just every other building is 15% less wood. They get their gold mining upgrades for free. So they get gold mining and gold shaft for free, and their barracks units gets +1 pierce armor per age as well. So they get in the end they get champions with like 7 pierce armor, I think.
Oh,
Which
okay.
is
That's interesting.
kind of crazy. Whereas the
Yeah.
Franks, I mean, this is interesting. I think you're probably more surprised about the Franks pick.
I am definitely. I just know Franks are gathering food, so from forage 25% faster. Is that right?
Yeah, the Franks do get a bonus or an increase to their forage. That's 25% faster. But the Franks have been buffed quite a lot in these expansions. And another one of their buff is that instead, you know how the Franks get 20% extra health on their knights?
Not in Cast Age anymore, right?
No, it's been improved. They actually get 20% health on all of their cavalry. That includes Viper's scout cavalry.
Oh, okay. So knights and
Yeah,
cavalry.
so he has 54 health on his scout, whereas DauT only has 45.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Okay, understandable. So I guess he will go into scouts and try to get Cast Age then,
Yeah, they
to get the stronger, knights and cavalry. And also, I
cheaper
think
castles.
on Castle, yeah, and you have the throwing X-Men is kind of stronger now as well,
Yes,
right?
it is. It has, I think it's more health on the throwing axeman. So
Yeah.
I think Viper is definitely going to be going for a scout rush. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is a great map to go for that anyway, because it usually is very open. If we look at DauT's berries, for example, I mean, I once spoke to Viper about, okay, when you're doing a scout rush, where's the first place you look to like do damage? And he said a lot of the time you're looking to find or hit the berries.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's what he said to me.
No, but yeah, it makes sense because, scouts are very expensive, so you want to hinder opponents' food income as much as possible, so that makes sense, yes. And also, what I love about this map right now is that both maps are so open. I really struggle to see anywhere where someone can wall, so it will be very action-packed, I'm sure. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. And I think that the Mali player, look at this, throwing down a barracks right now. DauT going up at 6 minutes 30 for that barracks. It looks like it will be a standard drush. He could, of course, still do a fast feudal into man at arms. But bear in mind, when he makes the Feudal Age upgrade, he will get +1 pierce armor on his infantry. So that
Yeah.
helps versus things like archers in the Feudal Age.
But you know what I'm kind of worried about is he has not scouted the wolves in the middle yet that he's
No.
about to trash. So I guess, oh, okay, he finally scouted it. That's the first pack, which is crucial.
Maybe he wants to find the wolves so he can make one militia and then send them towards Viper's base in a wolf rush.
That could be an option. Usually you always go for spare, for pike.
Yes, yeah,
But
spam.
let's see what, let's see what he's thinking. So
He's thinking
I guess
fast
he's
feudal.
going for men at arms. No, he's going for men at arms, I assume.
Yeah, that's for sure. Whereas Viper's already up. 21 population. Sorry, 22 Wait, what? Okay, I'm looking at the wrong thing on the overlay. My bad. 21 population, 20 villagers, and he'll go into scouts, right?
Yeah, which was kind of expected.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure DauT knows it as well. He will just go for men-at-arms, and I wonder how he will follow it up. I assume he would go archers.
Yeah, I think so too. But I think if you're going men-at-arms against scouts, you have to play defensively with the men-at-arms, I think.
Usually you want to be aggressive with
Okay.
men-at-arms because they are faster and not so fast, right? And with scouts, if you're defensive with men-at-arms, the opponent, which is going scouts, can just troll around and
true.
you can't deal any damage with men-at-arms. And men-at-arms are a big investment, so you wanna be aggressive as fast as possible. And
Okay.
yeah, so let's see how that
So,
shapes out.
oh,
He's
is he
about
going to
to
run
go
into
to
the
the
wolves?
wolves.
He is. He is. He knows they're there as well. He should know they're there.
What the hell is he doing?
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh,
Perfect.
no,
Perfect.
they're not. What the hell?
So, just to clarify then with what you were saying before, with the militia, obviously you can build the militia before your opponent can build a stable. So you can force the fight rather than having to chase your opponent's faster units around. You're taking the fight to them. And he's going to find the barriers of Viper. Viper might lose a villager here, actually, if he gets stuck.
Yeah.
Man-at-Arms comes in.
Yeah, he
Oh,
will.
yeah.
He will.
Oof.
Viper has to wall ASAP. ASAP. Oh, what is he doing? Yes, go in, go in. Okay. Viper is going scouts, obviously. He has one only now. And
Oh, DauT's
he
going to
really
find
has to
another
watch
villager
out.
in the wood line. He gets another one.
Yeah, one.
Beautiful.
Wow. Yeah.
So that's two
So
vills
that's
down.
2 villagers. That's huge already.
Uh-oh.
And Viper's kind of panicking here right now.
Oh, DauT missed an opportunity to get another one there on the wood at the south. He could have gone down, but he's going to go to the wood on the right. And I think, yeah, this makes so much sense. Force the fight, another
3
one.
villagers.
Oh no, Viper's going to lose more. He's not sending them back. Oh, Viper,
I'm
no.
really- What is... No.
That's another one
What is
down.
Viper doing?
Oh my gosh.
What is Viper
He's-
doing? But that's exactly the thing I meant, right? So with men-at-arms, you want to be aggressive because then you can decide which or where the fight will take place.
Yeah, absolutely. And okay, he's going to lose his 4 or 5 militia, men-at-arms. But that was
But that
absolutely
was-
worth it.
That was so worth it. Wow, 3 villagers, that's huge. That's just huge. So DauT now needs to watch out not to take any damage, and then he's just fine. And also, he has the +1 pierce armor, right?
Yes.
So
On his,
Okay, that
on his
doesn't really
spears.
help.
It doesn't help, no. But actually, I feel like, yeah, I mean, it's easier to defend from scouts than it is to defend from men-at-arms that early, I feel. Because scouts, you know, a couple of spearmen, you can push them away. But DauT hasn't really added that many. He's got 2 spearmen right now. If Viper's got some good micro, I don't know. It's going to be tough for him to do damage here.
yeah, but also, oh, okay, so he takes 1 hit. Ah,
Yeah, that was
the
good.
spearmans are just so weak against the 54 HP scout.
Oh, that's
so
true.
that's really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, they
And
really
yeah,
have bloodlines, essentially. Well, it's a
Yeah,
bit
kind
less.
of.
It's like 9 extra health.
But still, it's still huge. And now Viper really needs to deal damage there. He needs to fight with his villagers, DauT is, because he just needs to pump out pikes now, just to defend.
Yeah,
So it's what is he doing? Yeah, it's okay. So he needs to wall up as fast as possible, and then he will be in a perfect position.
Yeah, he's got 3 spears, 2 archers. I think that's enough to push Viper away or keep Viper away. And in the meantime, he has got a few farms up now. We should expect to see him doing wheelbarrow a little earlier than the previous games, I hope, as he does need to get to the Castle Age here, I feel, if he's just walling up like this. Although, I mean, saying that, let's be honest, DauT has been playing a bit more aggressively in these games. He might still try and do something in the Feudal Age here with double archery range production and try and hit Viper at home as well.
Well, he will obviously pump out archers now and wall up, so he'll be safe. But the thing is, you know, his 2 forward on his mill, the 2 houses are kind of forward and also on the hill. So Viper can apply pressure here and also kill the houses pretty fast, I would say.
Yeah, Viper now actually preparing with skirms. So he's seen that DauT's going for the double archers. He's making skirms himself, putting down a blacksmith so he can get fletching, of course. And DauT has his blacksmith on the way up too. DauT now doing wheelbarrow. So yeah, he's going to have a good castle time this game, I think. And obviously Viper going into into skirmishes here might slow him down a little if he doesn't get wheelbarrow in a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, wolves in the middle.
Uh-huh.
Keeping him busy.
Oh! Yeah, yeah. I think both are about to kill wolves now. So Viper has to be careful now, because obviously his army is so much weaker against Vipers. So, okay, now he realizes and he has to retreat right away. He doesn't want to lose any single army right now.
Yeah.
He needs to run, not into the wolf.
Get out! Wow, the wolf is no problem, but yeah, he does have to
Yeah.
get away, and well, Viper's got his scouts there, so he's kind of keeping a
Well,
close eye on DauT as DauT breaks
Yeah,
a wall
he's-
to go through.
Yeah, Viper needs. No, DauT needs to put a tower on his gold. It's crucial, because Viper will place the skirmish on the hill. I would
Who's going in
assume.
with the skirmishes? Okay.
Is Viper researching +1 armor defense? No, he's not.
Viper could do quite a bit of damage here, but no, he will back out towards the hole.
What is DauT doing? I don't agree at all with that decision.
I think he might be scared to fight with the Vils because the scouts are there. At the moment,
No,
he's
it-
training more archers.
Well, it doesn't make sense for him to not close the gap, you know. It's just letting DauT into the base is kind of hurting him a bit. I don't really understand, but okay.
A little bit.
Yes. Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's see what he's up to. I guess he wants to trap the skirmish now. I
Oh,
still
he
don't
made
understand.
scouts.
Oh, he's going for
Yeah.
scouts. Oh. And now his army. He needs to.
Uh-oh.
What is he doing?
DauT APM right there. That's actually going to be a
Oh.
little messy. But actually saying that, the scouts of DauT are tanking the skirm shots. So his archers are doing quite a lot from the back. And that's actually
Yeah.
enough to push Viper away for now. Not a bad fight actually for DauT there. But could be better.
I don't really like that one. He could have trapped the skirmish in, and then it would have been much better, but he did not. So that's not ideal.
Ooh.
And as you can see, Viper is now going up to Castle Age, while DauT is so far away from going to Castle Age. So, yeah, I wonder what has happened here.
Okay, I would say two
Really.
things. Like, economy balance. He has way too much wood. And
Yeah.
not enough farms.
Whoa, yeah.
And like he's now building a market to change his eco up a little bit. And second thing I think as well is just Viper there was able to take a really nice fight actually and forced DauT to build the stable, add a couple of scouts in, and kind of take back control in the game. That one skirm though.
So Viper's dancing with the skirmish, but okay, didn't work out. Anyway, yeah. So he's building the market because he realizes, okay, my economy is not the best right now, so I have to fix that. But you can see, my God, Viper's, let's say 70%, I would say, into cast age already. Yeah,
Yeah,
70%, and he's adding his second stable, so he will go out for knights. And DauT knows that, and he's kind of panicking, I would say.
That's the power position for the Franks. Get to the Castle Age first and then get the Knights. And that's now a really strong position for Viper to play from. Obviously, those Knights going to have the 120 health without having to get Bloodlines. He's got +1 defense and attack already for his scouts. So
Yeah.
he's going to be in a great position here as those Knights come out. And he's going to stay on 1 TC as well for a while. He doesn't have much wood income at all. He's really going to go hard onto the Knights here.
Yeah, exactly, and it also makes sense, right? Because Franks just have so much, such strong knights, and he will pump that out. He wants to go for +2, which he's doing right now, and you know, having knights with +2 is gonna be really hard for the guy who goes archers.
Yes.
So it's gonna be a tough one, and I would assume Viper to take the pocket or the middle pretty soon, also forward with a siege workshop. And then from there, he will be in a very comfortable position. I guess Malians, well, do they have camels?
Yeah, they have good camels, and I think that's what DauT's going to do here. He's doing Bloodlines now, and the camels will come out. But obviously, it's going to be quite a bit later, and Viper could easily add some monks as well. It's not uncommon to see Franks going into some monks and get some conversions on those camels as well. We'll have to see. But DauT now doing crossbow bodkin, of course, and since he's behind the wall, he's going to be able to keep these units safe for the time being. But those camels
Yeah.
are coming out as well.
Yeah. Let's see. So, Viper has done some really great upgrades for his knights, so he has +1, so forging, and +2 for his defense. So they will deal a lot of damage against even camels because the upgrades are so crucial. So DauT really has to invest a lot into army right now because he needs to secure the middle spot.
Yes.
And yeah, Franks, so Viper is going for a monastery, so he will add in some monks just to convert the camels.
Yep. So, yeah, DauT needs to get map control back because his second gold is outside of his walls as well right now. So he's going to take the fight on the right side. DauT will get forging. And obviously camels are actually a lot better in the expansions. They aren't classed as ships anymore. They're no longer ships of the desert. They actually don't take bonus damage from buildings now, so they're a little bit more versatile.
What? They were ships in the...
Yeah?
Okay.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, makes sense. Yes, makes sense. Yes, I'm not gonna judge.
Okay. Well, yeah, they originally were ships, so they took bonus damage from buildings like ships would, and that made them... They were terrible at raiding, so now they're no longer ships.
Interesting. Okay, but yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, it's interesting. DauT has, I feel, a great economy. He's about to place his third town center now on the gold, so now it's about winning the fight in the middle. And DauT is fully going camels and archers. He needs to have the ballistics soon to make his archers stronger, you know. And obviously wants to have as much camels out as possible because obviously Viper as Franks will go fully knights.
Yeah.
He won't do anything else.
But it's kind of interesting because obviously these crossbows, if he can deal with the Mangonel, then the crossbows can take down the monks quite comfortably. But that Mangonel is such a big threat.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So he traded one monk for 2 archers. It was okay, but I guess the micro was not the best there, I have to say.
Yeah, it kind of favors DauT a little.
Yeah, I would say as well.
Yeah, I think DauT's in a good position here. He knows what Viper's doing. The monks aren't a surprise. The siege isn't a surprise. And now he just has to control his army well, and he can take these fights. But, well...
What is he doing?
Yeah, that's if he can control this army. He's also doing his own monastery here. Bear in mind, actually, DauT now has gold shaft mining for free. So he's got both of the gold upgrades. So that means he can go monks quite easily off the back of this too.
Yeah, definitely. And he will do so. And also, I feel like,
I think he's too scared of the monk right now. I think he can run in with the camels, to be honest.
No, what is he doing?
Okay, there you go.
No, it is... Yeah,
he's going.
It is so scary to play against Viper with his freaking onagers because he's so strong.
Yeah.
Microing them. Okay, that was an okay trade for Viper, I would say so.
Yeah, it's hard to say because he did lose 2 mangonels, which are more expensive than the crossbows and the camels. He's still got his crossbows alive. The camels are still fighting. And DauT, is he turning this fight? It's so hard to tell.
Yeah,
I think
Viper's... It's so close. It is, but Viper's
got
winning.
it, yeah.
Viper's winning.
Monk is about to come out, and DauT has lost the fight at this point. So Viper taking the score lead there. 53 kills to 35 losses. But DauT is ahead in vills right now. He just has to hold this gold on the front, I feel.
Exactly. So DauT has the better economy.
We have the monk coming out. Will he get the RNGesus? Will he get the conversion? I think he did. He got one. And he's... Oh, there you go. Look at that watchtower from Viper there. Just to pressure the gold some more. I like that.
I feel like, yeah... I still favor DauT's position because he has better economy. And... you know, Viper's kind of struggling. He has not the best economy and he's going like one strategy fully. And I feel like DauT will be able to counter it. The watchtower or the watchtower is a nice way to apply pressure.
You can push him off the gold, sure. But he can go to the gold on the left. The problem is it's just a lot more exposed, a lot more open. So he's probably going to go over there. But I think that right now Viper's putting his third TC in the middle. And he's got a lot more control of the map at this stage of the game. Look at that. Immediately he goes over to the gold. And he knows that DauT's going to be there. That's a really smart play from him.
Yeah. Because that's literally the only option DauT has, right?
Yeah.
And he has so much wood. Why don't you...
Oh, wow.
You know, in that position you just want to sell wood and get gold.
Yeah, the thing is, he's already been selling wood. Wood is worth 55, so it's still decent though. He's selling it now. I feel like DauT's eco this game has actually been really disappointing. He's not had the best eco management at all, to be honest.
Yeah, but now he's switching into pikes. So, and Viper is kind of anticipating that. And as you can see, he has a lot of on stone. So the next thing which will come up is a castle. And obviously you won't do anything with your pikes against throwing X-Men.
Not at all, no. It's worse than useless. Although, I mean, that's the thing as well, the nice thing. The pikemen get bonus pierce armor, but the throwing X-Men still does melee damage. So,
yes.
yeah, Viper gonna put the castle. Oh, I like that. That is such an aggressive castle. And I don't think DauT can stop it either, so... He's got the protection of the tower to put his villagers in. It's blocked up, but DauT's reaction here, he doesn't know what to do. He's like, do I go for it? Do I run away? He's just running away.
Yeah. So the only option he has right now is to get Imperial faster than Viper and, build some trebuchet to kill the castle. But even then, he will not have access to gold at all, so it's gonna be extremely hard for him.
Yeah,
I think he's taking a good fight here, though, so that should be working into his favor. But still, it's gonna be tough.
I'm interested to know how many conversions he managed to pull off there, and if that's enough to turn the fight. Obviously, the pikes are in there, so that's actually working pretty well for DauT. But DauT has enough stone for a castle of his own as well. If you're in DauT's position now, where do you put your castle?
I would place it exactly where his house or second mining camp is being built right now.
On this hill, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too.
So that's the only thing which makes sense for me, to be honest.
He doesn't have...
So he needs to get the castle up to secure his second gold and just get into Imp as fast as possible.
Yeah, interesting. Viper is going for pikemen as well. He's also doing the throwing axemen like we said earlier on. And there's that castle from DauT. So he should have the hill advantage if it comes to getting the trebs.
But what is he doing? Why is he placing it like that awkward? It doesn't make any sense, but okay.
The castle is actually only holding on to the ground on that top corner. The rest is just floating in mid-air off the edge of a cliff.
Oh god. Now it's one more thing I can make fun out of DauT. That's good.
Don't you think that this could be interesting if DauT tries a counter-attack now? I mean, Viper is pretty open at home. Look at his wood lines. He could get in there and try and raid a little bit. Going with 4 units now. No holes, I don't think, though.
No, there are no holes. Just in the middle, but, Viper's there. Well positioned, so he's kind of aware of that. And I wonder if Viper knows what is... that DauT is about to hit Imperial Age pretty soon. So, I'm not sure. But it seems like he wants to go full aggression in Castle Age. That's what Viper is trying to do, I assume.
Yeah, that's going to be hard. He doesn't really have much siege.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't have much siege, so
yeah,
there's no option for him. But anyway, he's going for Imperial Age now as well. So, he's positioning himself nicely as well. He obviously has gathered much more gold than DauT in this game, right? So, I
think that's another reason for DauT to go for pikes as well. He can still make army, but still save some gold for trebs here.
Yeah, and I think he Malians also. No, that's Ethiopians. I'm sorry, never mind. I was thinking they have the free halberdier upgrade, but it's Ethiopians.
Yeah, that's Ethiopians. Ethiopians also one of the really strong civs from the expansions as well. Okay, so Viper's pushing the barracks on the north, where DauT's sort of left them exposed over there. But DauT now is really just going to be focused on, okay, I get Imperial Age, I get my trebs, and I take the middle back quickly. It's all about speed here. He's putting a second castle up as well to try and secure some gold. Assuming he takes the castle from Viper down, he should be able to get on the gold there. And I think DauT can do this. He's just got to take a good fight here.
Yeah, and he needs to build a trebuchet. Why is he not building any? I wonder. Okay, now he builds the first one.
Yeah, a little bit delayed.
Yeah, and he also has to watch out because he will be housed soon. Okay, the second castle is coming up, but still.
Okay, I think
It's pretty close.
I think it's interesting that Viper went for crossbow here. I think that's really unnecessary, actually.
I don't understand that decision as well, to be
No,
honest.
especially when the pikemen have 4 pierce armor with only 1 upgrade from the blacksmith. That's
Exactly.
crazy.
So, yeah. But let's see. Maybe he thought that Viper or DauT would go cast age fully, so I don't know. But yeah, that's how it is right now. So DauT obviously wants to trap that castle as soon as possible, and then let's see what Viper is up to. Maybe he's going for the hand cannoneers once he has the chemistry upgraded. I guess that's what what he will do. And DauT obviously wants to get some stronger units out. Pikes won't do the job here. Okay, he's about to get hand cannoneers out. So okay.
Yes.
So that is the right decision here right away.
Yeah, hand cannon's nice for DauT, and obviously he should be able to do a lot of damage to this castle here. He's got 3 trebs out already, and the 4th one is on the way, but that gold is so low. He's got about 1,000 gold remaining. For now, that is enough, and that might just be enough to secure him this castle. As he forces the fight in the center of the map. Now, obviously, Viper will go chemistry. He could go for a bombard cannon straight away to try and win this treb war, but I think it's probably too late. His castle's gone.
Yeah. Well, you know, that castle was pretty nice for Viper. It's kind of hurting that he's lost that one. But anyway, DauT will still struggle to maintain or gather the position in the middle because Viper positions himself very nicely there.
That is true, and he is also now producing hand cannons as well as a bombard cannon. He's also got throwing axemen coming out as well, so Viper is foot down heavily on the gas pedal right now as we take a fight in the north of the map here. Those throwing axemen,
I don't understand.
They're good versus the pikes, but not now that the hand cannons are behind this.
I don't understand that fight from Viper, but let's see.
It's close.
It is very close.
The hand cannons need to focus the throwing axemen though, really, here.
Yeah.
But, oh wow, DauT's going to lose his castle there.
Yeah. So he kind of lost that one. So, and also his traps are kind of exposed now to the...
Oh, sniped.
That one is so crucial. That one is so freaking crucial.
There's another one right there though as well, so gonna get a revenge for his fallen ally. Micro from Viper making sure that that bombard cannon does stay alive. And that's going to hurt DauT. 2 trebs down, struggling to grab the gold. And there's about, well, 500 gold left on top of the hill here for him.
Yeah, and that's exactly the problem. If you have only trebuchets against bombard cannons, they are much more versatile than a trebuchet, right?
Yes.
So, it's
all down.
DauT is in a very, very tough position now, and he knows that.
I love this from Viper. He's putting the castle in the same place. He's like, you've knocked my castle down, but I've killed your trebs, so I'm going to build it right back up again. And
you know,
that's a really nice play.
That's exactly the place which is the most important one of this game, because that one is amazing. It secures all the gold piles.
I love it. And I think Viper really securing himself the victory with these plays now. It's going to be really tough for DauT as he runs out of gold. He will have to transition into basically making full trash. The market... Wood is 20 gold per 100 wood sold. Food is 73, so there's still a bit of gold to be gotten from the market, but DauT doesn't have an excess of food anyway, so it's going to be hard making only trash now.
Yeah, definitely. I don't want to, spoil it, but that's going to be very tough for DauT now. Viper has access to all the gold. He can mix in any unit he wants to have, and DauT is only restricted to the trash units, right? And trash units don't really deal very well against gold units. Everyone knows that. So, yeah, it's gonna be tough for him.
It will be, and actually, I would have liked to see Viper going more heavily into throwing axemen here. There's a lot of skirms and pikes from DauT, and throwing axemen are just perfect for the job. Obviously, hand cannons work quite well versus the pikes, but the axemen are a bit more versatile. I feel like that could be a really good unit choice for him for the late game here.
I wonder why he did not go for it. I guess the only reason for that is that the hand cannoneers have more range, and with the more range, obviously, you have the possibility to take better fights. That's the only reason I have right now why he went for the hand cannoneers.
DauT on the left side building a castle,
Having
but it might be a DauT castle. Uh-oh, he's trying to rush it up, but all those villagers are gonna die. It's.
Watch GG.
Oh yeah, that's actually a DauT castle
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
true
he
DauT
will
style.
say it. He will say it. Okay, he won't say
Wow.
it.
Nice try, DauT. But DauT's actually close to taking out the castle. He's taking it out again in the middle. But yeah, Viper is now doing Cavalier, +4 defense, and I mean, Cavalier and Paladin obviously going to be even better than throwing Axeman in this case, but still.
Yes.
Could have gone for it already. But yeah, DauT's going to take the hill actually here.
Yes, at least that. And the watchtower is kind of annoying here.
Yes.
Yeah, that watchtower was very crucial at Castle Age. Right,
Yes,
so
sure,
it's very
sure.
nice, and I guess DauT wants to take revenge.
And Viper also wants to deny castles from DauT to ever come up again. He's putting a castle right next to DauT's castle on the left side.
Yeah.
And I almost feel like, you know, a little bit of mind games coming into play there as well. Like DauT achieves something, but then Viper immediately builds his castle next to it, and it's just, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in a good position. But, I mean, DauT, he's holding on. He really is holding on in there. I wonder if, you know, there's all this stone on the right side. He's not scouted it. Oh, that's a shame. There's a lot of stone there which he could grab safely in the north.
Yeah. And, you know, Viper is... I feel like Viper is showing him a bit, hey, you know, you're having the better economy and now I have to retreat. And DauT is kind of feeling better, but I feel like Viper is just playing around a bit. He wants to mass his cavaliers and then just go for it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't mess with those pikes still. DauT now trying to put the castle up in the middle. Those cavalier are actually blocking it. They're going to move out the way. Castle is coming up for DauT right there as well. And if DauT can get back on the gold, that would be really, really good for him. Obviously, Viper is cleaning up on the left-hand side with his hand cannons, but he doesn't want to go anywhere near those mass skirms with those hand cannons just yet.
Yeah, yeah. It's just on the left-hand side, Viper's having a very great trade there. And on the right-hand side, you know, Viper is sieging him up already and just needs to sit back and relax.
Yeah.
Yeah, Viper's in the driver's seat here right away.
It's a shame DauT doesn't have more food economy, because I think some light cavalry could be quite nice here as well for DauT, just to like raid the bombard cannons and stuff. Because at the moment that castle looks like it's gonna go down for free.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's kind of a desperate castle there for DauT, but that's the only option he had. He had to go all in here. And yeah, it's going down right now, so yeah, it's looking dire for DauT. He has still a very healthy economy and very healthy population, but so does Viper, and he obviously has much more valuable units as he has the gold unit.
I'm very surprised to see Viper actually not making more villages this game. I think he is kind of like behind on villager count to where he should be. He's only got 100 right now.
Yeah, he should have 120.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like I don't know how much that's impacting things, but he's not able to actually mass that many units together. And DauT is still able to keep a larger amount of military on the map, even with Viper having the gold units out. So I feel like DauT is definitely not out just yet. He is actually back on the gold right now, and he's just using this greater military count to keep Viper back for the time being.
I just have to laugh with the +7.
Oh yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Pikeman is like a ram against archers now.
Well, look at those skirms from Viper. What are they going to do? 1 damage each?
Yeah, exactly. So that's literally nothing.
55 damage, 55 hits to kill a pikeman. And I'm pretty sure he can upgrade them to Halb. Let me check that. I'm not sure if they get Halb or not. I assume they do.
I don't know.
I'm checking.
I don't think so. Otherwise,
no, they don't. They
would have
don't.
gone
Yeah,
for that.
I was gonna say, yeah, that might be a little bit too OP if they get Halb.
Yeah. Okay, but now Viper is taking control again of the middle, and DauT has dropped down to 120 population. I guess that's exactly the point of no return, and you will realize it pretty soon, I would assume.
Yeah. Okay, so that's why I was confused. Malians used to have Halbs, but it was removed in a balance patch. So that's good. That's good. And of course, Ivik pointing out in the chat that Skirms actually do have a +3 bonus versus the Spearman line, so they actually do 4 damage per hit. But even still, doesn't really matter at this point because Viper has claimed the hill back once again, and this looks decisive now. This really looks decisive.
This is... I am so surprised because, you know, DauT was able to deal so much damage in Feudal Age. This is crazy. But Viper did some nice decisions. That's why he's a strong player, right?
Yes.
He's doing very great decisions.
Well, I mean, I guess 3 villagers down in the Feudal Age is a really big hit to take. But that was such a long time ago that Viper's been, you know, he's been given so much time and so much space to get back into the game and then take back the control. So I think he's, well, surprisingly, DauT is still actually pushing him back a little bit. But Viper's now gone for the light cab. And look at this light cab with 72 health as well.
72, yeah, that's strong. That's strong stuff here.
It's quite a strange number, but still, Viper even go for Onager now, using all that gold, of course, just to show off. But it makes a lot of sense. DauT obviously has a lot of skirms, and Onager here on this hill would be very nice as well.
Oh, definitely. With this Onagers there's no chance Viper or DauT can secure the hill anymore. And also on the left-hand side, Viper is about to raid DauT's wood line, so that is very comfortable for him as well. And yeah, just every minute the game goes further, DauT is losing, and Viper is gaining ground.
Ooh, Onager on the hill now as well.
Yeah, and hit.
Nice shots.
Yeah, it's good stuff, yeah.
And that's going to be it.
Which also forces DauT to make the GG.
Absolutely. Very nice game from Viper there. That was a good game. It was our longest game so far. It was a well-fought battle for the center map control. Part of the reason I love this map is that fight for the gold is so important.
Yeah, exactly. But it was, as kind of expected, due to the very open maps, a very, very good game. So I'm really pleased to see such a high quality here. Very nice.
Absolutely.
And also regarding the achievements, some units killed. Viper killed 454 against DauT's 240, so he was a bit more efficient, I would say.
A little bit, I think. I think you could say that, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
DauT had this largest army, but it was all trash. Obviously, Viper had the gold units, and look at the difference in gold collected. He had nearly double the gold.
Yeah.
Very
exactly.
nice.
So, yeah.